Guys, how's it going? Today I was going to do a video on a ranked game, I believe, that I played. Not positive if it was ranked or unranked. Either way, I'm just going to show what I was thinking during the game and how it was going. But first, I just wanted to go over a few things, before we start that. Um, we're trying to reach 500 subscribers on the channel by the end of the year. So by December 31st, December 30th, whatever the fuck the last day of December is, we're trying to hit 500. We are currently at, drum roll please, 292 out of the 500. So I'm sure we can do it. We have a few months left to go. I'm sure we can bust our way there. But yeah, hopefully we can do that. And also, only about 7% of you guys are subscribed. So if you would like to leave a subscription, maybe do consider. Because if we hit 500 subs by the end of the year, I plan on giving away $100 on a Xbox gift card, PlayStation gift card, and a Steam gift card. So if we hit 500 by the end of the year, we'll be giving away all of that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get that number up a little bit. Also, we are sponsored by Dubby. It is a gamer drink, basically. It's if you've ever heard of G Fuel, right? It's like a better G Fuel in my opinion. They have this really good flavor called Dragonade, which I believe is like dragon fruit and lemonade mixed. You can buy yourself one of these cups at their website, www. Here, I will actually show you how easy it is to order some, right? www.dubby.gg. Type that in. You go to their website, which looks very beautiful. And then you can just click Add to Cart. And then check out. And then as you're checking out, use the discount code IGZ space PLAYZ. IGZ plays. That'll take 10% off of your order. It goes down. And why not use the discount code, right? If it takes an entire 10% off of your order, you might as well. What's the reason not to, right? And then also, if you would like to check out my store, I'll be leaving a link in the description. We have pants, shirts, a Christmas sweater for when it gets a little chillier out, cups, Coffee by Daylight. This is just a black version. We have a wine tumbler. We have a Drunk by Daylight cup. I can show you this front of it. It's just got the YouTube logo on it. We have stickers, just a regular one, a better, stickier sticker, a lot stickier. Short sleeve shirt for women's, men's. We have a hat, which is, it's a hat. You can get it in multiple different colors. We have orange, cyan, teal, gray, red, purple, really any color that you could want. Great quality of print. We have the You Smell Like Ranch shirt in a variety of different colors as well. We have a metal plaque you can hang up just to, it's nice to look at, right? And then we also have a pillow on the back. It has the YouTube on the front. It's got the logo. But yeah, if you guys would like to buy any of that, just go on over to this website here. You see it in the top. Go ahead and type it in. I will make sure to put a link to that in the description as well. So you won't have to worry about not seeing it because it will be there. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoy, and we will jump into that. Sorry for the 5 fucking minute long intro. Jesus Christ. Alright, so now that we're back, I'm going to be showing you guys this recording of the video. It is actually a game that I had played a few days ago. I'm just going to be going over kind of what I did. You know, maybe you get something from it, maybe you don't. I had to pre-record it because I planned on playing more games that night, and I didn't want it to like get lost in the thing. So it is pre-recorded. I'm not sure how great the sound will be because it didn't seem to love recording the sound from it. But, you know, it's a recording, whatever. But basically, I knew there was mute jammer, so I was trying to shoot the jammer out. I couldn't really find it, but I knew from a call out that there was a guy sitting in ice cream, right? Didn't know exactly where he was, but I figured he'd be behind the table because that's kind of where everyone sits. Narrowly missed his head there. Now, what I could have done differently is maybe drone him a little bit, maybe just instantly cook this nade that I'm cooking now. Because I just pulled the nade out, and as you'll see in the video, he starts to move. What I could have done is just immediately went for the nade because that probably would have got him since I knew he was there. I just hadn't thought about it at the time. Obviously, hindsight is 20/20, but let's continue. I throw the nade. As you can see, he's all the way over here now, though, so he's completely out of the way. He's out of my line of fire. I peek. I kill the vigil, which was very nice. He starts to peek again. I don't know that he peeks, so I'm still looking at the right side. But I then get a call that he's on the left, so I go to shoot him. I do end up taking him out, though, which is very nice. From here, I know I should have probably droned. I had decided kind of against droning, and I'm not actually too sure as to why it was that I did that. Because if I would have just droned like I knew I should have, it would have been fine. But I do end up making my way into ice cream just fine, or cafe, whatever you want to call it. Speeding up a little, I now decide to finally drone. But by this point, I'm pretty sure the round's practically already over. I don't think I get another kill here. And I do not. But the round went well for the first little portion of it. Things I could have done differently that round: drone more. You should always drone. Like if you don't know what to do at a certain given time, just drone. Like just toss out a drone, look around, see what you can see, give call-outs. Because obviously I was in a duo queue. I was with the Ying here. So I didn't have clear comms with them. I could have communicated in game chat with them a little bit, but there wasn't a ton I could have done there. But we're just speeding past this drone phase. Alright, here we're watching for spawn peaks, making sure that we don't get shot through the window, which you should do no matter where you are. Just watch out for a spawn peak. My teammate had asked me to open that window for him so that he could drone it. I spend a lot of time this round looking at that angle, which I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have just spent all that time staring at this one angle. I should have just droned it from the start. We would have known that he wasn't there, and I could have happily pushed in, because, like, as you saw right here in a couple of seconds, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone is over here in sight. No one is upstairs. No one is roaming. No one's up here. I just spend so much time staring at that when I could have very easily thrown that out. There was a frost mat under this window, too. I could have droned it, called out the frost mat to my teammate, which I'm pretty sure I did call it out anyway because I knew they had a frost. We had droned her during drone phase. It's like I knew that they had a frost. I knew all of that. But we still did not decide to fully drone. So he ends up getting caught in the frost mat. And as I'm pushing in, I keep staring at this one same angle. I don't know why I refused to drone. I just really didn't want to for some reason. I then decided to break this open. Maybe I can get an angle on bathroom. Maybe I can get an angle on the kid because someone called out that they were in the connector. So I was trying to look right there at the connector. The Maestro was in there, it turns out. But then my teammate asks me to get that so he can get wall. We have a Hibana. We have hard breachers on our Ying. So I just cook a nade perfectly, throw it through, it blows up the Cade. He can get the wall. But what I should have done here is move out of the room instead of staying in the room where I am, still watching the same angle. There's a kid behind this right there. He's watching this angle. I should have went out this door, went around, and tried to flank so my teammates could push from here. I could push from Dragon, get the kill. But I didn't decide to do that. Instead, I decided to peek the guy. I did give my teammate the call out to blow open the other side, which he does here in a few seconds after yinging it for a second. It is now open, so both sides are open. I have very clear sight lines on their objective. I broke it open the rest of the way so my teammate wouldn't make noise vaulting it. He could just slow walk it. That's about the only reason I did that. I tried to throw a nade because I thought Maestro might still be in there. He wasn't. Cade decides to swing and shoot me. I thought he was on the right. Again, could have been fixed if I would have simply thrown out a drone and looked at it. But I didn't do that. I end up killing the Cade here. But I am left on 1 HP, so I do die to the Frost. And that basically concludes the round. We end up, I believe, losing that round. What I could have done better, obviously droning, maybe hit my first shot on that Frost who was crouching. I would have known the Frost was there if I would have droned her. So all of my issues came back to droning. That's really where all of the issues came from, was the fact that I didn't drone. We're skipping through drone phase now. We're just going to get through all that. Alright, there we go. Always shoot defaults. That's kind of a given. If you don't shoot defaults, you're a weirdo, and I don't like you. Now, here I believe we played very well, because I made sure to clear out that side room to make sure no one was in there on the right of Gong. I'm watching, just making sure there's not a Mozzie drone, you know. All the common things. If there's just a drone sitting there, I usually check it. You don't have to. We end up breaching this wall so that we can try to push into Armory, or Throne. I'm making sure to check my angles, that door and the double door over there. I break us into Barrel so that we can take some angles there. And then I decide to break open this side of the wall. Here in a few seconds, I'll end up breaking open the other side of the wall right here as well, through the thermite. Just so that I can have perfectly clear vision over there. I can have vision on the blue area. I can have a vision on that room. I can have a vision on bathroom. I just have vision on everything now that I've got these two open. And if I need, I can hide behind this rack right here. So it was kind of strategic there. You'll see, I don't do a lot of droning here. Clearly I was doing a no drone challenge. But I definitely did not need to. End up breaking open the other side, so maybe the Capcan will peek. He does, and I end up getting the kill. But that takes me down to about 70 HP. There's a kid playing upstairs. I do believe that sight is just about clear here. I unintentionally aim at a guy directly through a wall. Huh. If Varsity Gaming does watching cheaters on me, then I'll be very upset. But I ended up getting knifed by the Cav, who I didn't hear because she was in her silent step. And that's just really hard for just about anybody to hear, to be honest. You're not usually just going to hear a Cav slow walking in silent step up to you, and that's what she did. Now this round actually goes really poorly, to be honest with you. I was trying to make sure not to shoot my teammates while making the rotate for us. They're reinforcing off that entire wall, which I don't agree with. In my opinion, when you're doing that wall here, you should reinforce maybe here, or like here and here. But leave this one for head holes, because you have this to play through. Then you can watch Ice Cream from there. But they obviously did not do that. I end up making the rotate bigger. I'm going to put head holes on that wall and this wall here. I'm going to reinforce the right or left side, and put head holes on the right. I like to do that And I also put a deployable shield back here, like right in this area. I always put down a deployable shield when I make those head holes, just to give us that extra little, I don't know, line of cover, you know. It's a sight line and there's cover. You have this table here to play. You could play back here, watch it from afar. I end up putting head holes through this entire wall basically as well. Just trying to open the sight without making it completely open, so I still have stuff to hide behind, right? Now, of course, playing smoke, I could have picked a better place to sit, because right here they could see me from those head holes over there, to my belief. I know that they have a blitz because they're calling out a blitz, so I come over here, get ready for him. But then I hear a kid walking over here. I don't end up peeking him because I thought he was on the stairs. But that's obviously fine. The blitz does end up pushing me and killing me here. Spoiler alert. He pushes me, I shoot, I'm blind, I can't do anything. I end up pulling out the shotgun, but then the Ayana is sitting right there. We do end up, I believe, winning this round. I'm fairly certain that we end up winning this round. No. Okay, we lose the round. Clearly, I lied. I made an oopsie, fellas. But I'm now 4-3, and this is where I really start to go fucking berserk. Is when I pull out the frost. I believe I just don't die for like 3 rounds straight. Like I just frag for like 3 rounds. And obviously this frost mat is a common one if you put it on maintenance window. People are gonna vault that, right? You could put a frost mat under this window too. Sometimes people do jump through it. I end up trying to go for a spawn peek here. I do have a frost mat on this window as well. But I end up going for a spawn peek here. And I know that nobody spawned there now that I can see the match replay. But at the time, I didn't. Usually people will try to push from there. I jump out, try to kill them. Don't get anything. That's fine. They're all over here anyway, so I was in no danger. Obviously, not smart to just jump out during a ranked game and try to shit on people. But it is what I try to do, and obviously it does not work out. You see one pushing up to ice cream, that's Finka. She was the one I was looking out for up there, because I do hear people directly above me, so I thought that would be her. There's a fuse at that window back there. I'm just helping out my teammate now. I hear the cluster charge go down, so I shoot it out of the window before he can pop it and kill me. Down goes the blitz. Finka's on like 1 HP, but she does have her boosts left. I am now in a gunfight with the fuse, and I do see his bullet trails leading from that way, but I know that he probably circled around, so I try to peek the left side of the window. It doesn't work, but I do end up getting the kill here, which is very nice. Finka ends up going down. The thermite kills my teammate, so I swing him. I have diffuser, which I tried to ping there. And then it was a 1v1. I'm pretty sure my teammates get it. Yep. I ended up getting 3 kills that round. I'm now 7-3. What I could have done better there, peeked the thermite before my teammate died. But I didn't know he was there. You know, my teammate was giving calls, and it wasn't about the thermite, so I had no clue. Other than that, I played it pretty well. I could have definitely saved my teammate the KD there, however. But I decided to go the Frost again. I believe all game, other than that one smoke round, I play Frost and Sledge. That's like the only 2 I was playing. I do go for a spawn peek here, but he ends up running down just before. Yeah, see, you can see me circling it in the fucking replay. Like, look, here's my mouse over here circling around me. You can see me circling around him down there. Like, look, I fucked up. I was planning the same thing twice. I had recorded this one with no voice audio, and then I'm recording this one with voice audio. So I was tasked with playing top dragon pretty much the entire round. Just to make sure nobody pushes up dragon and tries to push us. I know nobody's coming over here because I had looked out for a spawn peek through that window, so I knew no one was coming from this balcony. So I didn't really have to worry about it. My teammates were giving calls that there were 2 over there. I knew that one had to be over there. He ends up getting the kill there. And then we had the calls that 2 were over there, so I'm always watching this door. I have no real reason to look over here anymore. So I decide to push a little bit. I think they might be on that, but they're not. I end up seeing the kid. Reaction time, piss poor. It was just pathetic. So I do just decide to come back to my spot. I saw the kid at the last second there, so I'm holding an angle on him. I don't know where this guy went, but I do end up seeing him. I get a nice little shot off on him. He's about 75 HP now. The Finka's holding left. I didn't see her there, but the Hibana does end up swinging me and dying here. And then Finka gets a couple shots off on me. After I kill her teammate, she shoots me once. But now we're just in playtime mode. So I pulled out my shotgun for some reason. I think I was just memeing. But we're just playing time, holding angles. I end up getting the shotgun kill. It all works out. One way or another, that kid was dead. We had 3 of us watching the same door. I'm now 9-3. A lot better than my 4-3. I've gotten 5 kills since my last death, which is very helpful. Here, again, just setting up sight. We put the little rotate here. I decide to put a couple little head holes here. I check the head holes, make sure I can see right. I can't, so I open it a little more. I come back here. This is what I was playing back here, right? I was mostly playing this little area back here. This is where most of my round was spent, was back here in Vault. Just because from playing with these kids for a while, I knew that they loved spawning over there on like teacups and shit. So I'm watching this area because I know they like to push from over there. I do end up getting droned here, so like they knew I was here because they had them a couple of drones. I end up opening this wall all the way, just in case I have to like run out and get a kill. I do just want the wall open a little more so I don't have to make a noise while vaulting. I can just walk past and like walk across this, get the kill on a kid over here. Glaz ends up shooting that out. I do peek him for some weird reason, but I do get the kill, which is fine. Then the Finka decides to peek me as well. She ends up dropping like a fly. She's just dead now. They still have a drone over there that I didn't see, so they were getting calls as to where I was. I heard that kid stand up, so I do look over there. I decide to peek him. It's the fuse. As he's running away, I get the shots. I end up getting the kill on him. So now I'm on a 3K here. And then there's quite a while that passes from there, so I just skipped. She had sent a clone. The last is Ayana. She was playing roof. She was kind of running out of time. She had 30 seconds. It's a 1v3. She did end up pushing in through ice cream, as I call it. But since I made these, she did not get sound on the fact that I came over here. So all that she would have heard is my footsteps where I sprinted over. That's all she really would have heard. She does end up turning around, but I do end up getting the kill. It all works out in the end. Round 8. This game went on a lot longer than I thought it should for me being 13-3. This game really went on a lot longer than I thought it would. I was so tired playing this game too. I was just trying to get out of it. So like I was just spraying people and spraying people and spraying people. It was actually fucking insane. But my drone ends up getting taken out here. It's time for the push. And I'm going to do just a default take again, like what I always do. I always just kind of push this side of the building for some reason. I never like to push the other side, ice cream, because usually they'll get the kill on me there. We end up getting this hatch open through Buck. And then look at me droning. The Maestro sitting behind there. I do drone a little bit. I did hear the Maestro back there. I heard him shuffle, so I know he's in there. So I do stop droning because I already have enough info. I know no one's top dragon. I did hear him shuffle in there, so I know he's in there. I don't hear anyone over here, so I should be fine. And usually, from a drone, that info only lasts about 10 seconds, right? Because anyone can get from over there to over here in about 10 seconds. So your droning only matters for like the last 10 seconds. So I immediately push. I do swing this guy. I end up getting the kill on him. He's dead now. The Frost tries to peek me. I get good damage. She's 50 HP. I get the kill on her. That does help. This round, I do end up losing because it comes down to me v2. The Pulse, man, if I'd have shot him one time, he'd have been dead. We end up getting the plant down. I killed the Alibi, which I'm pretty sure I skipped ahead through there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm looking for where the fuck that happened at. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I got the kill, so who cares? No. I guess I'm just going to go back over it. But Alibi dies here because I saw her kill my teammate. He's defusing, which I do not hear. I don't hear the defuse, which I don't understand why. None of my teammates heard the defuse either, so I'm pushing in. He ends up getting it, which is very unfortunate. What I could have done better is push faster, man. I didn't hear it. No one heard it. If I would have gotten a call out on a drone there, because I know we had drones in sight. If I would have gotten a call out on a drone there that they're hearing him defuse, I would have just sprinted in. Like, I wouldn't have fucked around with the whole breaking the barbed wire, this, that, and the other, doing whatever I was doing. I would have just thrown myself at him, and it would have been a day. We would have gotten the win. But this last round, I end up doing nothing productive. Buck ends up playing top floor. I end up dying, or Sledge, I mean. Sledge plays top floor, vertical. I end up dying, and it all comes down to my 3 teammates versus their 1 Iana again. Same as it happened 2 rounds ago. We're just watching the Iana now to see what she's up to. She has 4 seconds left. She's not doing anything. She isn't pushing. She kills my teammate, though. And the game is over. We end up winning 5-4, double overtime match point. And my final score, I believe, was 16-4. I'm pretty sure it was 16-4. But anyway, we end up winning that game, and there wasn't much that I would change about what I did, particularly, just because, like, there's not much else I could have done, you know, other than maybe drone more, play it smarter. But we did end up coming out with the win. I just wanted to show you guys what I did, get a video out for you, because I've not made a video in... How long has it been since I made a video? 3 days, I guess, but really 10, because this is just...
Enemy drone incoming, starting the clock.
Yeah, that's awful. But I think I spent like 20 minutes making that. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, try to subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 by the end of the year. So please do subscribe. Let me know if you guys liked the video by leaving a like. And have a great day. I'll see you guys later.